A very warm welcome in the module 1 of week 1 of the course Introduction to Intellectual Property, titled Introduction. Now, in this module we will get idea about the whole course we are going through and the complete course plan and the activities which we will complete in these weeks. So, let us start. So, when we are talking about intellectual property, we are very well aware about the various organizations which are using IP effectively. Just we will see a few examples. Now, just check here Tata, then there is Microsoft, Tesla, Mahindra, Facebook, then there is a Google, Apple, then Reliance, India TV. You are seeing all these examples, all these names, you are very well aware about that. Ola, and then this is a OYO. Now, so many examples of the organizations I have just given you. Now, why? Whether IP and these organizations are connected? Yes. So, when we are talking about intellectual property, definitely all these organizations are using IP very effectively. Now, let us see this one sentence, and you will get idea this. Yes, we are surrounded by intellectual property. So, what exactly it says? That IP is everywhere. We are in ocean of IP, either using someone else IP or generating IP. Audit, identify, evaluate, valuate and generate wealth from IP to become Atmanirbhar. So, you are very well aware about the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, and definitely single IP effectively if commercialized, and if we follow the steps like auditing, we will go in the details of that whenever we will go through some sessions related to that. Then identification, evaluation, valuation, you will get the glimpses of this particular details about this particular processes which are followed in the IP commercialization or IP management, we can say as a broad. Now, let us see one more example about the economy, that when we are talking Atmanirbhar Bharat and we are talking about economy, definitely we have to remember that we are in a knowledge economy where intellectual property obviously plays an important role. So, in 1980 there was a shift that from tangible to intangible, and what was that shift? That mostly before 1980 the scenario was that the assets of the organization, where if we see the scenario, the percentage was like this, that tangible assets 80% and intangible asset 20%. But when we entered into this knowledge economy, that shift started in that, especially I am talking about a tangible intangible, that is in 1980, and the shift was literally reversed, that intangible assets become 80% and tangible assets like a 20%. That is the scenario, and you can just check examples, like maybe you can take example from the examples just now we have seen, that say example Google, and you know that what exactly its products are. So, intangible assets is like important asset nowadays, all these organizations we have seen they are using. Now, let us move further and just check this nice presentation, that in that presentation you can see that it is like a solar system, it is represented, and what they have represented here, it is a representation of a patent filing by top 25 organization, and you can see that IBM is in that top position, then there is a Samsung, and then this is like a clockwise you can see, and you can see that that number is reducing, but these are the top 25 organization, and you can see that IBM is on top with 8,000 plus patents filed per year. That is the scenario, and if you see last 10 to 20 years, if you see the top IP filing, IBM is always in a top position, number 1 position. And why these organizations then filing so much IP? So, definitely IP is playing important role, and therefore organizations are investing their time, energy, money on this creation. Therefore, let us see that yes, this IP and how exactly or what are the different types are there, all these details you will get in this course. Now, let us see how exactly the course plan is. Now, we will start with the the course plan. In that we will go through the videos actually. So, there are total 50 videos of 30 minutes. So, half hour videos which are distributed in a weeks. Then the next is like you have to devote 2.5 hours per week. That is a scenario, because half hour each video is there, and you have to devote at least 2.5 hours. That is your convenience, obviously based on your time management of the week, you can decide which 2.5 hours. So, that flexibility is definitely there, and every week you will get the details of that. Every week you have to cover 5 videos of a 30 minute. Now, you can see here there is a other things which you get is a reading material and then the assignment part. So, reading material and assignment. Now, there will be assignments actually. So, each week one assignment. So, 10 questions, multiple choice questions will be there, and you have to obviously mandatory, this is compulsory, you have to solve and submit the assignment weekly. That time limit is there for the submission, but this is a mandatory thing that you have to complete the assignment. Next, you can see that next is here discussion forum. Now, we are like here online mode, and you are getting the videos and you are watching that videos, but how will we are going to interact. So, for interaction there is a discussion forum, that is the separate discussion forum is there, and there whatever your queries are there, comments are there, suggestions are there, you can write down, and obviously we will try to answer your queries, or we will, whenever you will get suggestions, definitely we will try to implement that suggestions. So, please use effectively this discussion forum. Now, next you can see here that is a interactive session. So, we will have at least 2 interactive session, live sessions. So, what can we do through this interactive session? We will directly connect, and you can post the questions and immediately you will get the answer to the queries. So, that will be the live interactive session. We will plan 2. Generally, we will plan in a such a way that after 4 weeks the first interactive session, and then in the 7th week around that time we will have the second interactive session. Okay. So, discussion forum, and the next is a interactive sessions. Now, next is like some assignment. Along with that assignment, we are expecting you to answer quizzes actually. So, what we are doing in each session, we are giving you quiz in the last, mostly in all sessions. So, now what I will suggest that for this you can use the comment section in the in the below video. You can just see there is a comment section, and you can use that particular effectively for a quiz, because immediately while watching this video you can immediately type the answers, and that will be much easier. So, and then there we can have some discussion also related to quiz only. So, we can divide our discussion that quiz we will cover it in that comment section, then assignments you are doing separately, discussion forum is like separately, and interactive sessions we are conducting too. Okay. So, this is the arrangement. Now, the next thing you can see that yes, we are also giving you tutorials. So, 5 tutorials are there. So, you can get that details of the tutorial. It is distributed evenly across that 8 weeks, and very simple tutorials are there. You can complete that tutorials, and maybe you can submit it, or you can discuss with your colleagues in the college and all, and try to get more insight on that particular and if you feel any details you require, any queries if come, obviously use a discussion forum to complete that tutorials. Now, the next is like a micro that small project, actually mini project you have to do. So, what we are expecting in that mini project and how exactly you can complete that, and what is the format you have to follow. All these details we will share in, we have dedicated 2 sessions for it. So, first session is in week 3 and the next session is in probably I guess in week 7. So, here you are starting the, once you get in the first 2 weeks idea, background, the idea and that details about the intellectual property, you will start your project, and for a submission, that what is the format and how exactly you can do that. For that there will be the next session, that is a second mini project session. Okay. And then there will be the workshop component also. So, this is something additional along with the that 40 videos, that is almost like every week you are spending some 2.5 hours, total 20 hours, and this workshop section is little bit extra, and at your convenience you can watch that workshop section. Now, why we have chosen to have a workshop here? Because many times if you are in a very remote places in the country, probably you will not get access or get the insights or a discussion which is like there in the resource persons which are available in the city, probably that you may not get, that is the possibility only we have considered. And therefore, what we have done, we have recorded actually 4 hours a discussion with the officials of a patent office, copyright office, then the trademark registry. So, here you are directly meeting with the examiners, controllers of the Patent Office of India, trademark registry, and you will get the views from them in these workshops. So, this is a very special recording we have done. This is a very special kind of activity we have done in this course, so that you can get the idea how exactly the officials or what is exactly the procedure is followed in the patent office or trademark registry, that you will get. So, that is our attempt to get you connected with the officials of the government officials. Okay. So, this is the workshop component. So, you can just check out that the total 8 weeks, 40 videos, then this 4 hours workshop, that is the first thing. Second thing is like how we are interacting. Discussion forum is the first important, second is interactive sessions 2, and then the comment box where you have to use it for only quizzes. Do not do any other discussion on that comment box. We will discuss quiz, so that it will be focused there for the quiz only. And the other like the exams or small assignments kind of scenario, mini project, that is your activity you have to do, and there you have to develop some the project activity. We will give you idea what kind of projects you can do and all. So, that is a mini project, and obviously there is a tutorial component also. Okay. So, this is the overall structure. Do not get kind of boggled up with all this. Okay, this is too much, this is not too much exactly. You can easily complete this and you will enjoy the course, and we will make sure that you will get benefited out of this course. Okay. Now, let us move further and we will check out the course plan actually, what exactly we are covering. So, quickly we will go through that particular course plan. Total 8 weeks are there, and just now you can just see here the week 1, and which will cover introduction. Just now we are doing that thing, property and intellectual property. Next is the importance of IP and competitive intelligence, and then we will cover 2 case studies. Okay, this is a week 1. Let us check now week 2, and in the week 2 what exactly we are covering is the evolution of IP system. There are legal basis and rationale for IP system, why this IP system is there, historical view we will go through as focusing on India. Then we will just give the glimpses, the comparative kind of IP system of USA, Europe and India. Then we will see the case studies, 2 case studies we will study here also. Okay. Next we will move to the week 3, and in the week 3 what we are doing is exactly we are going into details of the different types of IP and acts. Then we will go through the major forms of after that major forms we will focus on a copyright and related rights, then copyright registration, infringement and section 52, and then we will go to the case study 5, and here we are introducing you the mini project. So, we will cover the details about the different types of IP, and then we will focus on copyright, and we will give idea about the mini project. Let move further and just check this week 4, and in the week 4 we are like focusing on our trademarks, and we will see what is that trademark, what are the types of trademark, and how you can do the registration, and what is the infringement of a trademark. And here again we have a case study, and we have a capsule version here. So, what is the purpose of capsule version? That many times what happen, that when you are writing the questions in the discussion forum, we may not able to address, or writing or answer of that question is little bit not possible, because answer may be long, and we are not able to convey that concept. So, what we will do in the capsule version, we will cover the questions from the discussion forum. We will choose the questions and we will discuss in the capsule version. So, this is the concept of capsule version. Okay. So, this is about a week 4. Next we will move further quickly to the patents, that is a week 5, and here we are covering introduction, inventions which are not patentable in India, how to do patent filing in India, what is the procedure you have to follow, what is a PCT and conventional patent filing, and what is a patent infringement and enforcement. Probably you have heard about these words, and you will get the details of that here in this week 5. Let us move further. In the week 6 you are getting idea about industrial design. Now, here in the industrial design, what is industrial design, design registration, then infringement of design, and then we will cover 2 case studies here. Okay. So, this is about the week 6. Moving further to the week 7, here we are covering the other forms of IP, and that will cover semiconductor integrated circuit layout design, then geographical indication, protection of plant varieties, farmers right, trade secret and traditional knowledge, and then here we are covering the mini project phase 2. Here you will get the idea, yes, now you have completed the project, how exactly you should submit that thing, or what is the procedure, what is the format, all these details we will discuss here. And the last one, that is a week 8, you can just check here, and here you can see the IP, that applications and a global based practices, and here we will cover startup and IP, how they are connected, then what are the emerging areas of IP, then open innovation and open source software, that is again important, because everything cannot be controlled by IP. Definitely there is open innovation, and we will get the glimpses of that particular concept. And then we will cover a capsule version 2, where we will cover the discussion forum questions from the week 5 to week 8. Okay. So, this is overall kind of a structure, and in the last we will summarize the whole course, and that is the last module in a week 8. Okay. So, this is the complete course plan actually. This is about the complete course structure. And now, who will take this course, or who is the instructor for this course? And here you can just meet total 7 instructors, and definitely you will get benefited from this particular course, because you are getting the whole information from these instructors, and then obviously in the workshop you are meeting the officials, government officials. So, we hope that we will able to impart you the complete basic knowledge about the intellectual property, and the foundation of that subject will be created by this course, that is our expectation. Okay. And I would like to actually introduce you to Dr. Ilan Govan also, and here, in this, whenever I just share this information with you, whenever we were discussing about this course plan, complete course plan, because you can see that in generally only the 8 weeks and assignment interactive session, that is the plan if NPTEL course you check, or any other SWAYAM course. But here we are little bit have a different kind of approach. You are having workshop, you are also having a tutorial component, you are doing mini project also, we are expecting you to complete the quizzes also, and whole this discussion actually we all were involved in the discussion and planning of this course, and this is the outcome of that discussion, and this is the course is the outcome of all that discussion, and we hope that you will enjoy a course. So, that is a plan actually. Okay. So, you now know that what exactly we are covering, what is the plan, what exactly you have to do, how you are going to be evaluated, who is going to to whom you are meeting in this course, everything now you know. Now there is a time for the quiz. Okay, so let us start with the first quiz of this course, and what we would like to know in this course is like a yes, why you have opted this course. You just write down in the comment box that why you have opted this, because it is an elective. So, why you have opted, that is your choice. So, obviously some expectations are there, some objective might be there. So, let us know what is that objective, what are your expectations from us, and if you know, we are not expecting you to know, but if you know what is IP, just try to write down that what is according to you is an intellectual property. So, if you write down this thing, we will go through and let us know your expectations, so that we will see that if any modifications are to be done, or if something we have to plan little bit differently, we will do that particular thing. Okay. So, this is whole about the course, and I hope you will enjoy, and see you in the next session. Thank you.